All right, welcome back, everybody. Tuesdays at the office, Fantasy Tuesdays. I'm Jared Young. This is Anthony White.
Holla.
Jessica Foster in the back.
Hey.
Anchoring the office. And it's actually Wednesday today. We apologize. We weren't here yesterday.
No, I was trying to get us more viewers on YouTube, so I sent out a mass email to all the people I know and got to the boss.
Yeah, including our boss on that email, which is a great idea. However, he did quickly realize that we really weren't getting much work done on Tuesdays. So, nice work, Anthony. So we actually had to work yesterday all day.
All day.
I pulled like a 13-hour day.
I didn't get back. I got to
San
office
Diego.
at 7 a.m., didn't get back till about 7 p.m.
So it's Wednesday,
Yes.
Fantasy at the office. But that still leaves us a lot to talk about because we've had a couple of days to digest the incredible weekend and that amazing Cowboys game. Wow, if you had Tony Romo as your starter, I didn't even look.
What was it, like 5 interceptions?
Oh, yeah, 5 interceptions. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But let's talk about the game of the week in our league. Host versus host. I played Anthony. Host on host action.
It got a little hot.
It was super
It
hot.
got a little hot.
I was at one point, I sent Anthony a very, bragging text because I had 155 points. Who's going to reach me with 155 points? And then what happened?
What happened was, Brian Hartline happened, Chicago Bears happened.
Brian Hartline, who you'll remember 2 weeks ago, scroll back, you'll see Anthony White said, who do you want to look out for? Who should you pick up?
Brian Hartline.
He takes his own advice. The kid picks up how many points?
It was only like 45 in our league.
45 points. Now I'm only up by 10 points. I'm thinking I still got this, but somehow, who was your defense?
For Chicago Bears.
5 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, I think.
Yeah.
Now, how did you end up with, I would think, you didn't draft the Bears.
No, I didn't.
How did you end up picking them up?
Well, on Thursday, I noticed that somebody put them on a waiver wire.
Now, who would do that?
I was like, Chicago Bears defense, they're like ranked number 3.
Who would drop them from their roster?
I don't know, because I had the Eagles defense. So I saw Chicago Bears, Eagles defense. Okay, I'll go ahead and get the Chicago Bears, because the person decided, hey, so I'm going to drop the Chicago Bears defense and pick up LeGarrette Blount.
Who did get a touchdown, but did not get the 24 points that the Bears put up. So, Anthony...
You got to add one.
Anthony would like to send...
25.
Oh, 25.
25. Get it right.
Anthony's going to be sending Joel Bryant some thank you flowers.
Thank you letter. Yes.
And
you the man.
Joel Bryant continuing to be consistent, at least.
Yes.
At 0-4. So, our game, second highest points. To quote Joel Bryant, if I would have played anyone else, I would have crushed him. It's terrible. It really hurts. We got to do some shout-outs. Shout-outs in our league to Corey Parker.
Wow. The dude has scored like the least amount of points in this league, and he's 3-1.
3-game winning streak.
Talking about like defense, like that's ridiculous. Like, how do you score the least amount of points in the league and still be at 3-1?
Got a little help from the cold streaks. Owner Brendan Fong was in Northern California this week and forgot about a little thing we call Thursday night football. Brendan, you would have had it, I think. If you run the numbers, no Trent Richardson and no Torrey Smith. By the time Brendan realized it, guess what day it was? Friday. 1 day too late. And Corey Parker. Dude, what's up, wow. Corey Parker? Yeah, boy, yeah. The pride of Louisiana is at 3-1. It's astounding.
Wow.
It's astounding. So, way to go, Corey. Cold streaks will rise again. I got faith. I got faith in you. Also, shout out to my boy Tom Brady. What a second half.
Wow.
Now, the title of our episode today, last week was Don't Panic. Title of week 4,
Panic.
It's time to panic. It is time to panic. Now, I got lucky. I chose players I like. Tom Brady, Wes Welker. First 2 games, I wasn't sure it was going to happen. You got to be careful when you draft with your heart.
And don't go after your team. Like, obviously, if you're a Patriots fan, you have people that have a resume of having great seasons. But if you're a fan of St. Louis or even Detroit, Come on, like they are teams where you don't know how consistent
you just don't know. So if you followed your heart and got Matt Stafford, you're in trouble. I think Dante drafted him early.
Come on, you tried it.
And is now on the bench.
He actually, after week 1, said, I'll trade you Matthew Stafford for Arian Foster.
That was not going to happen.
What?
Not going to happen.
Are you serious?
Even Calvin Johnson not putting up the big points that everybody expected. So you got to be careful. So it's definitely time to panic if you drafted with your heart. Yeah. Get on the move. Trade some players.
Make some trades.
Make it happen. Pick up some folks on the wire. Let's check out what time it is. I wonder what time it is.
Mail time!
It's mail time. Look at that. We keep getting email. We're unstoppable. This
2 weeks in a row.
From our boy Seymour. Seymour, what's up? Good to see you. West Coast Hustlers is his team. And as you recall, in week 3, he emailed us his username and password to his fantasy football account.
Made some moves.
Anthony made some moves. And look at that. What happened?
Moving him, shaking.
What happened?
Shaking. Well, it looks like he says...
let's see.
Where we at?
There it is right there.
Oh, yeah. Anthony. Good deal for getting me over 200 points last week.
Wow. Anthony White making the pick for Seymour and the West Coast Hustlers.
How am I looking this week?
We think you're looking good, Seymour. We're going to make some more moves. Maybe propose a trade or two.
Again, because you're actually a little bit of trouble because it's a 2-quarterback league. So you can play 2 quarterbacks at the same time. And 2 of his quarterbacks, they're both on the same bye week.
Oh, that's trouble for you. That's the other thing you got to be careful of. Watch those bye weeks. Got to have somebody sitting on your bench you can plug in that can at least get you 8 or 9 points.
Oh yeah.
This week, who you looking out for?
Man, this week, I'm gonna have to go with Eli Manning, the Giants.
More Giants talk after a stunning loss last week.
They're gonna bounce back. We're talking about Eli Manning. That's making wide receivers look like he could just take them off the street. Victor Cruz had 1,500 yards last season. And then, who's Ramses Braden?
I do believe 2 weeks ago you said that Eli Manning would make anybody a star. So
anybody.
Pick up any Giants
and,
wide receiver.
I wrote him. I said, Eli, call me. Call me. I even said it on the email. He did respond. He said, unfortunately, I'm sorry. But Ramses Braden, I owe him this weekend. And week 2, he got like 113 yards, 4 catches, and like 2 touchdowns.
Ramses, the Egyptian god of football. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Jessica.
Yes.
It is time for us to hear who your fantasy boyfriend is this week. Who you got back there?
Well, this week, in honor of the Atlanta Falcons' win against the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, last second.
Ray Edwards.
Oh my, he is mostly naked.
And I'd like to defensively end his relationship with his girlfriend.
Oh!
I get in there.
Because he plays defensive end. I like it.
His relation.
I like it. We're pulling for you, Jessica. Lots of boyfriends.
Wow.
All right, good luck. Good luck. Time to panic. You got to get in there, make some moves. I'm Jared Young.
I'm Anthony. What's up?
Jessica Foster.
Bye, guys.
See you next week. We'll make sure we're on Tuesday. Bye, y'all.
Holla.
Call me Ray.